You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast, where we are showcasing the coolest brands and gifts while featuring movers and makers. I'm your host, Lenore, and I hope you're hungry because after this episode, you're definitely going to want to order some Maya's cookies. They are the #1 Black-owned gourmet vegan cookie company. They're based out of San Diego. And do you know how hard it was to make sure that these cookies that Maya from Maya's Cookies sent us, made sure they actually got into the studio today? Like every one of our team members started picking them out and all the flavors that they wanted to try before I even got a chance to talk to Maya. So Maya's Cookies uses the highest quality plant-based ingredients in their cookies. No eggs, no dairy, no animal products ever. Their owner and founder, Maya Madsen, is on the line to share how she started this incredible business and how you can enjoy these delicious treats. Maya, welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited about this.
I'm so excited that we finally get a chance to talk because let me tell you, these cookies have been sitting in like our offices and like, do you know how hard it is not to eat them until I see you first?
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have sent multiple boxes so everyone can enjoy them.
You know where to find us.
Yes. Yes.
We are around with tummies available for cookies.
Excellent. Then we'll have to make sure we get some more to you guys. No one should ever be deprived of cookies.
I know. And this is awesome because these are vegan cookies. Now, how did you, because these are your Maya. These are Maya's cookies.
I'm Maya.
How did you decide and why did you decide to go the vegan route for these desserts?
Well, I'm vegan. I've been vegan for about 15 years. And 15 years ago, it was so hard to find this style of cookie, something that was ooey, gooey on the inside, decadent and crispy on the outside. I remember in my teens going to Mrs. Fields in the shopping center, and I used to love those Mrs. Fields style cookies. So I wanted something like that was plant-based, and I couldn't find it. So I took a classic recipe, I veganized it, and then I added my own special magical touches and I revised the recipe slightly. And after many trials and error, I landed on what I thought was the perfect recipe. And then it just grew from there. So this was something that I developed about 10 years ago. I used to give them to my kids and their friends loved them. I was the cookie mom. Everyone knew me for my chocolate chip cookies. And I would say, and they're vegan. So it was my way to show people you can eat plant-based and still enjoy a decadent treat.
I think that's the hard part. Even now, though, in general, like obviously society has come such a long way since like 2015 and in the last 10 years overall. But sometimes you can't really find those alternatives that actually taste just as delicious.
Yes. So in my case, I spent 30 years as a fitness instructor. So I love to eat clean, and healthy. But on my cheat days, I want to cheat. So I couldn't find a cookie that was cheat worthy. Every vegan cookie out there was healthy and made with, our cookies are still healthy, but when I say healthy, they were made with chia and flax and healthy stuff. And I wanted some delicious vegan, buttery, chewy, gooey, cheat worthy treats. And I just couldn't find that. So that's how Maya's Cookies came to be.
Have you always been a chef? I just don't think that you learned those skills. Like, did you just teach yourself?
I'm not a chef. I'm a self-taught chef, I guess you could say. That is one of my superpowers, being the mother of 3 boys. You need to have chef skills to keep those boys fed. And especially being vegan, I just learned how to turn all of the classic recipes that most of America was eating at the time and turn them vegan. So I would say that I have a knack for figuring things out, including recipes and making them taste delicious. I love delicious food.
So we missed the gap from superhero mom and passing them out of bake sales to a business that can ship them everywhere. Like, where can we fill in that gap?
Yeah, it's been quite a ride. It's quite a journey. There have been some highs, some lows, some crazy things, some fun things, exciting things, and it's definitely been a story. So I would love to share how I got from that to where I am now. Basically, like I said, I was vegan. I am still vegan. Spent 30 years in the fitness industry. In 2015, my oldest son and my middle son, I have 3 sons, were both in college at the same time. And those tuition bills are astronomical. So I started selling my cookies to my personal training clients, my spinning class, as a way to just bring in a little extra income, because every penny that our family made, my husband and I, were going towards 2 double college tuitions. So money was tight. And everyone loved them. And it got to a point where I was baking hundreds of them in my home oven. My oven broke down. So I said, you know what, maybe these cookies have some merit and I should turn this into a real business. So I started at local farmers markets, and it took off from there. I did everything myself. I was still personal training. And then I rented a kitchen space in a sauerkraut factory because I was balling on a budget, and that was the cheapest commercial kitchen I could find. So I was in that sauerkraut factory baking my cookies, and then I would take them to the farmer's market and sell them. And word spread among the vegan community in San Diego. And then the nice thing is that in San Diego, it's a tourist town. So tourists would come, purchase my cookies at the farmer's market. And then they would get back home and email me and say, can you please ship? We love these cookies. We haven't ever had anything like this. Can you ship us some? So hence my online website was born a year later. And we were slowly selling cookies. I knew that I had something special, and I definitely wanted to share it with the rest of the country. So I started focusing on marketing on social media, and the sales were trickling in, and we had a good business. I was able to hire a staff of 3. We were tooting along. I had goals for us. People were discovering us. And we had a steady business of farmers market and online sales. And then COVID hit and the farmers markets shut down. So when the farmers markets shut down, I had to rely solely on my online sales. And that was difficult. So we decided to lay off most of the staff, focus on our online sales. And with the horrific death of George Floyd and all the social injustice that was brought to the forefront, America decided they wanted to react and help Black-owned businesses. And my cookie business ended up on several lists that were circulating all over the interwebs. And our orders went from 20 orders a day to 3,000 orders a day overnight for several days.
How did you do that?
Yes.
Where's your kitchen? Where's your
Yes.
staff?
Right. So at first it was exciting. On day 1, we had 400 orders, and we were so happy. Because 400 orders, that's doable. We went to bed, wake up the next morning, and there's 3,000 orders. And I did the math, and I was like, okay, that's doable too, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And then the orders just kept all day long for weeks, trickling in. And I had one day to figure out how to assemble an army, to figure out how to assemble all the ingredients needed to fulfill those orders. In the end, not in the end because it's ongoing, but by the end of that spike, we had 10,000 orders in the queue. And if you do the math, that's over 120,000 cookies that needed to be baked. So it was a little daunting, but I have a saying, I put my big girl pants on and get it done. So, it was daunting, but we made it work. We made the best of it. I was able to hire an army. I was able to get supplies in, although they were slightly delayed due to COVID. I was able to secure extra warehouse space to hold all those supplies. And teamwork makes the dream work, and we did it. We were a little behind in orders, obviously. So I went on social media to let everyone know that I was so grateful that they were placing orders, and I couldn't wait for them to try our products and see what we're all about. And I broke down. I was so grateful. I never break down crying. Those people that know me know I'm very stoic and strong. And tears just came bursting out of me. And that resonated with people. And they were sending me all sorts of well wishes and great comments. And when I was having a really difficult day, I would go back and read all those comments, and they would give me the life that I needed to keep going on. And people were stopping by and bringing us lunch, knowing that we were working around the clock to get those orders fulfilled. So it was quite a feat, but we were able to do it. And we have just continue to use that spike in that exposure to scale our business up and to definitely participate more in the community, because I saw an opportunity as a Black-owned business being in the spotlight to help my fellow Black-owned businesses, because that's just how we are. Even if we don't know each other, if someone's finding a little success or a little, attention, we help each other. So every time I would get an opportunity, I would shout out some of my other fellow Black-owned businesses and definitely try to highlight their products as well. We decided to start a little roundtable to have a safe space where we can discuss the things that are unique to us, as far as exciting things, as far as just all the excitement going on, and all the things that were giving us difficulty as well. So that's how I got to where I am today, just continuing to produce the best tasting vegan product out there, and my commitment to the community, my Black community, especially giving back to the animals, all of that. I was able to do all of that due to that spike that we experienced in June. And I continue to do that. And people are continuing to support our brand. So what you give, you get back in return. And I see that firsthand.
I hope you called your boys to come home and help you after paying their tuition. You're like, guys, I got 3,000 orders of these cookies. This is going towards your education. Please help me roll some dough out here.
Absolutely. It was all hands on deck, everybody. We, after day one, and I realized how daunting that task was going to be. And people don't realize it's not just baking cookies. I had to find 35 employees, and there's human resource, handbooky, legal stuff with that. And taxes. I had to figure out how to get thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of ingredients. I had to find my landlord and a realtor, and in one day secure a second location. So I had all of those things happening at once. Not to mention, we were getting about 150 emails a day out of those orders from people saying, where's my cookies? I just ordered them 2 days ago. Your website says you ship within 3 days. Where, of course, we had to change that, and I had to let people know. Or I emails with simple things like I forgot to include my apartment number on my order. And, there was a lot. So it was overwhelming emotionally. And I had a meeting with my family, and I said, look, you guys, I'm going to be extremely busy for quite a while. So I need you guys to pretend like you're orphans. I need you guys to figure your lives out, figure out how to make meals for yourself, because I was that at-home mom that liked to cook all the meals. Figure out how to do your laundry. Just take care of yourselves, because I'm going to be MIA for quite a while. And they were so supportive and said, don't worry, Mom, do what you need to do. We're your support here. So we're here for you, whatever you need. So yeah, they definitely helped, and they continue to.
Adulting at its finest.
Yes.
Throw them right out there. Hey guys, I'll see you in a week. The house better be intact. The kitchen better be clean. That's all I'm asking.
Right. It took us a month and a half to get all those orders fulfilled.
Wow. So
and that
now,
was working round the clock.
Now, if we do order, you have a staff. Congratulations. You're not
Thank you.
too little cuckoo up there. How long does it take if I place an order now? What's the official, order to door?
Order to door should take no less than 6 days. Depends on what day of the week you order.
Okay.
So once your order is placed, it's baked fresh and shipped, and we pay for 2 days shipping. So if we only ship Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So if you order on Wednesday late, your order is not going to go out until Monday.
Got it. Okay,
but
cool.
We do ship your order out the same day that we bake it. I'm really proud of that fact.
So I have the website up in front of me. I have a bunch of cookies behind me right now. We got chocolate chip s'mores, everything, marble fudge, birthday cake, classic chocolate chip. Oh, there's a lot. I can literally caramel pecan, Drunken Grandma.
Oh my goodness, that cookie is so good. So at Maya's Cookies, we don't like cookies that are basic. I like things that are elevated and with layers of flavor. And for the longest time, I didn't have an oatmeal or an oatmeal raisin cookie because I thought it was boring. So one day I said, what if we soak the raisins in rum? And the oatmeal raisin cookie always reminded me of grandma, like a grandma vibe. So since we soak the raisins in rum, it gives it that layer of flavor. It elevates the cookie, and we decided to call it the Drunken Grandma.
I love that. Like, can you just eat regular raisins that are soaked in rum? Is that a
Think you can. Yeah, they're delicious.
I'm not a raisin person, but like you're mixing it with with some extra stuff. Maybe you'll try
Yes.
it. Maybe you'll try it. I do want to. My favorite is the Snickerdoodle. Well, one of my favorite cookies are Snickerdoodle cookies. So I will be opening up the Snickerdoodle cookie right now. Now you did send us an entire box collection. Now, is this a package that we can order from the website too? If we didn't just want, say, 6 cookies, because right now I'm in the shop and well, I clicked on Drunken Grandma, and I'm down for the 6. But we can get a variety pack as well.
You sure can. We have our signature collection, which is one of everything. We have our classic collection, which is our OG classic cookies. And we have our premium collection, which are slightly elevated cookies. So in the classic collection, you have your snickerdoodle, your birthday cake, your chocolate chip, your s'mores, and your marble fudge. And in the premium collection, you have the ones that I like to say they're a little extra. So we have the, oh, and I forgot the double choco in that classic.
Oh, wait, that's the
So
one I
in-
think I tried yesterday. Candy
So that
opened it
one's,
for us.
yes, that's delicious. It's a dark chocolate rich cookie. In the premium, we have our Drunken Grandma, the white chocolate macadamia, the espresso white chocolate, the everything cookie, and the brown sugar butterscotch, which is, I think that one is my secret favorite. I like to say they're all my favorite, but I think that one's my secret favorite because we top it with a little sea salt so it tastes like kettle corn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to not sound like, going through a wind tunnel over here with the plastic. You know what I mean? Too close to the microphone. Oh, yeah.
Cookies are supposed to make people happy, so I hope you were so happy when you got your cookie box.
Oh my God, we were.
There's nothing more fun than getting a box of cookies in the mail, let me tell you. It makes a beautiful gift, and they spread joy, spark joy.
I don't taste whatever plant alternatives you use.
Excellent.
I don't know what the heck is in here, but doesn't taste vegan to me.
I love to hear it. That was my goal.
Yeah.
And they're great for vegans and non-vegans alike. If you have a dairy allergy, we have a lot of customers that aren't vegan. They just have a dairy allergy. And I've had parents come to our little shop and say, my son has never had a cookie because he's allergic to eggs. And most cookies have eggs in them. And it's so fun to be able to provide a fun cookie for them to enjoy. So no kid left behind at Maya's Cookies.
Listen, I don't care who the heck you are. Join the squad. Like, I hear there's a cookie lover club. How do we do that? Like,
oh my goodness. Our Cookie Love Club, that's our subscription. So you can get a monthly box delivered to your door. And we always will include 2 exclusive flavors that aren't available to the general public.
Like what, Maya?
Well, this month we have our ube white chocolate coming up. Well, that's for our July Cookie Club.
Okay.
We have our ube white chocolate. I always try to come up with something fun. We have our pecan cinnamon roll cookie. I love to take classic desserts and elevate them into a cookie.
That sounds awesome. Like, so what's next? Like, are they just different? Are you going to stick? So I see that you have gluten-free options as well. So those gluten-free options are also vegan. So they're gluten-free/vegan, correct?
They sure are.
Okay.
And they are fantastic. The Drunken Grandma gluten-free is out of this world. So is the chocolate chip and the chocolate chip s'mores. I'm so proud of those cookies. I was asked by my customers for my first few years to please come out with a gluten-free. And I kept trying. And I said, no, because if I come out with a gluten-free, it better taste fantastic. And it took me a while to get to that place. So I didn't want to put out anything subpar. So I am so proud of those cookies. Customers love them, love them. So if you're gluten-free, we're not a celiac safe kitchen. So we label them on our website as wheat-free,
Okay.
but they are out of this world. And I'm not just saying that because my name's on the brand. They truly are delicious.
So what do you, when you, I think I understood what you said, but like, let's just clarify if there's somebody else that didn't get. So when you mean it's wheat-free, but your kitchen is not celiac-free, can you explain that?
Yes. So we're not a certified gluten-free facility.
Okay.
We do make other cookie flavors using wheat flour. So therefore our kitchen is not celiac safe. If you just want something that's wheat free, then that's we make our gluten-free cookie, but we call it wheat-free because there could be the potential of, although we take extreme measures and we only make the gluten-frees on days that we're not baking everything else and we sanitize and clean all the equipment, there still is that risk that there could be some cross-contamination. So we have to state that. So it's to protect those that do have celiac disease, to let them know. But yes, we take every step imaginable to make sure that there's no cross-contamination, but we still have to label them as wheat-free and say that they're not made in a celiac safe facility.
Okay, I trust you. So we're good there.
Okay.
Got that. So what's next? So we go into brownies, like cupcakes, like how?
Well, that's a great question. What's next for Maya's Cookies? We're coming out with this is an exclusive because we haven't launched these yet, but we are coming out with a line of dog treats. So
like
that hasn't been announced yet. I'm giving you an exclusive.
What? Repeat that.
And I am thinking of expanding. I really want to make people on other parts of the United States, I want them to have access to fresh baked Maya's cookies at all times. So I'm looking to expand to other regions.
Like different storefront regions?
Different storefront regions.
Well, we're located at the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Just so if you need a location.
I would love that to be on the Jersey Shore. Are you kidding me?
Honestly, I think especially here, a lot of those like mom and pop sort of shops are always just keep popping up and they just keep going into franchises and franchises and franchises, but it keeps the same like ingredients and it keeps the same wholesome, like, family and the image that they're trying to uphold. So I'm hoping that that's going to be for you.
That's my goal as well. So I would love to be on the Jersey Shore. We consider ourselves the Carlo's Bake Shop of the West Coast because the cast of characters that work in production, we call ourselves the OGs, and then we have the littles that work up front, and they're everyone who's in their 20s, and so they're the littles and we're the OGs, and we're always having fun with that.
So where's the reality show?
Yeah.
That's what's next, Maya. Pitch the reality show. Okay, how can we get Maya's cookies? Let us know.
Maya's Cookies are available nationwide at mayascookies.com. We also have our Cookie Love Club, which is our monthly cookie subscription, which makes an excellent gift. We also offer gift certificates, which are e-gift cards if you're looking for the perfect gift to send that special someone. And currently we have our Father's Day gift tin and our graduation gift tin available.
mayascookies.com. You can check them out on Facebook, at Instagram, Maya's Cookies San Diego, on Twitter, Maya's Cookies, and on TikTok, Maya's Cookies San Diego. Maya of Maya's Cookies. I'm going to eat more. That's kind of rude, but like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Life's short. Enjoy a cookie.
Is that your slogan?
Happy.
Is that your slogan? Because it should be. Maybe we should trademark that.
Yes, cookies make people happy. I say that all the time because it's true. Everyone, when they come to our shop, they're smiling and excited, and they leave smiling and excited. We see it every single day.
So you do have a storefront in San Diego right now, right?
We do have a storefront, yes.
Where exactly are you located? Because I actually have not been to San Diego, and I was supposed to go last summer, but like COVID, blah, 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 blah. Right. So if I do come, where am I going? Is there an address?
Yes, you're going to 4760 Mission Gorge Place, Suite G, and that is our storefront. It's attached to our facility, our production facility, and our warehouse. So this is the Maya's Cookies home base.
Yay, mayascookies.com. Go sign up for your like cookie lover club. Grab some cookies for friends, family. It's a perfect gifter. Honestly, as we're barbecuing this season, it's a wonderful dessert to just have outside for your family and friends. Maya, thank you so much for creating these vegan/wheat-free some cookies for us.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun, and I hope you all enjoy the cookies. And thank you, everyone listening. Visit our website and check us out.
Now that's a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. I'm your host, Lenore. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss one. More at brandambassadorselect.com, and I will see you next time as I go finish my Snickerdoodle cookie that, honestly, Maya, I don't think anyone's going to get any of these cookies behind me. Sorry for the rest of our team,
I'll send you guys an e-gift card so you can order some more. How about that?
You're treating me too nice, but I'm going to take it.
Okay, you got it. We'll get that over to you.
See you next time.
Bye. Thank you so much.